Well,
Oh my God!
ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. We are back to talk about Fenerbahçe versus Manchester United. Like we always do after every Man United game, we talk about every player, give him a performance grade, a little bit of a performance remark. That's how we like to review the games over here. So my name is Basona Papi. This is
Football Power Hour!
and I wanna thank you for being here. I wanna say happy Friday. It feels good. It feels good that it's a Friday because Premier League football is back. But yay, before we talk about that, we're gonna do the West Ham preview later on as part of the Happy Hour show. So make sure you can join in for that if you're able to on this lovely Friday. Big up to yourself, and we are unbeaten in Europe.
Football Power Hour!
Things first, don't let the negativity of Manchester United drawing versus Fenerbahce not make you see the positive things that are happening. Because yes, we should have won that game, especially because we scored first, especially because we always do this thing in Europe this year where we get the advantage and somehow we just let the other team come back. And then, we did this versus Porto, scored 2 goals, and next thing made ourselves a mountain to climb. FC 20. It just keeps on going, and I hope that this can stop very soon because I am getting tired. I'm getting annoyed. Defending Ten Hag is becoming harder and harder and harder to do, but also being a Man United manager, I acknowledge it's not an easy job. So, the first thing that I want to mention and give light to is the fact that Andre Onana, he is him. Andre Onana kept us in the game. Andre Onana deserves some flowers. He's the first person that will give him flowers. So look at this moment right here. Mama mia. Ay, 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 ay. I don't even know how you can categorize this because this was a top drawer moment where he did a double save and had Jose Mourinho in disbelief. He said, "Stop the game, end the stream." That's Jose Mourinho right there, just in disbelief about how good Andre Onana was in that game. And I want to give him the props because last season he was the man of monumental errors, and today, or rather yesterday, he made sure that I am gonna be on my P's and Q's. I'm gonna be on top of my game. And so big salute to Andre Onana. The other thing I want to also mention is that Ugarte, 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 Ugarte. Ugarte deserves all the applause because it was, I think, his really like first actual start, and he made a block for the ages. Like he literally saved Manchester United. This moment right here, Ugarte deserves some flowers for. Big up to Dr. NHS in the building saying, yes, Ugarte. This moment right here, Doctor. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Because Fenerbahce thought they were through. And this was in the 14th minute. No, this the save, the save was in the 22nd minute. And also right here, Ugarte as well, being instrumental, showing that what? I can be relied upon. And Jose Mourinho, even, I mean, Eric Ten Hag praised him in his post-match press conference, which makes me wonder, does this mean that Ugarte can now consider himself a starter? Unless Ten Hag's laptop says something else tomorrow, I think Ugarte should be in there. But knowing that Bruno is back, I don't know. There's a couple of questions I want to actually pose on today's show, which the first one includes, Ugarte, should he start? I think most Man United fans in the sense with a sensible brain will say yes. But Ten Hag, we know Ten Hag being Ten Hag, he probably will not start Ugarte. Second question is Ahmad or Ganacho? We know Ganacho was one of our lively threats yesterday, but we also know that there needs to be better treatment for Ahmad Diallo. This is something I'm a Ten Hag inner. I respect everybody who's Ten Hag out, everybody who's Ten Hag on the fence, but there is just something that has to be said about the fact that Amad Diallo treatment needs to be better. There is all these pictures of Amad Diallo not happy. And, if you go back to March 2024, Ten Hag said Ahmad doesn't always get the game time he deserves despite good training performances. And then just yesterday, Ten Hag says, well, Ahmad is doing well, but Anthony's training is superior. So at the beginning of the season, Ten Hag said, this is Ahmad's year. And then yesterday, Ten Hag showed us, nah, Ahmad still has to keep on waiting. And honestly, it makes me wonder, like, what is Ahmad's future at Man United? His face on the touchline really said it all when he was being subbed on and sort of being consoled by Ruud van Nistelrooy. It just didn't look good. It's not a good look on Erik ten Hag also, and just sort of how you keep. Of course, I understand it's a squad game, Maybe Ten Hag had it in his mind that, I want to keep him fresh for West Ham. But this is a moment where we need to be going for it, especially in a game where it's like, why are you putting in Anthony before Ahmad when you need a goal? It's 1-1. Fenerbahce is not necessarily like really, really peppering us momentum-wise. We saw the moment when Ahmad came in, he had one or two moments where he put that left back on toast. And so I just really, really wonder, what is the future for Ahmad Diallo at Man United? Does he start versus West Ham? He should start, but knowing Ten Hag and how he's going to judge the thing. But another thing that I want to also mention is that, like, I'm on Ahmad's side, by the way, but him sulking, putting the I'm sorry face, I don't know if it helps us in the long term, because what is Anthony? Anthony has given us the eyebrow before being subbed on. Eyebrow, all for me, that eyebrow I interpret it as I'm going Super Saiyan mode. I'm ready for my moment. Even if it's just a few minutes, I gotta be ready. I gotta be on my P's and Q's. You know what I mean? But Amad Diallo, I want to see, if I had a chance to talk to him, I'll be like, bro, I don't want to see the I'm sorry for myself, feel sorry for me type of face. I want to see that I am here to do business, and I'm going to show it by being on the pitch and doing my best on the pitch, and not necessarily like having to have the even, he was not even looking at the iPad. He was trying to be given, like, tactical instructions, like, okay, this is what we need you to do. He was just like, nah. And that, for me, that sulky type of behavior, for me, I personally, I don't like it. But I'm not saying it's Ahmad's fault. I'm on Ahmad's side. I want him to do well. I want him to take that opportunity, especially right now when the team is not doing well. All right, that's on Ahmad. The last thing that I want to mention before I open up the lines is also the fact that all right, the second last thing is Christian Eriksen has had a goal involvement in every Europa League game this season for Manchester United. Christian Eriksen is having one of his best seasons, personal seasons in his career, actually. Right now, 7 in 19 games for Man United for and for his country, like 7 goals, 5 assists. This is probably one of his best seasons of his career, like the way it's starting anyway. So big up to Eriksen. He's offering us the stability that we need in possession, in attack, and when we are actually needing somebody to provide set, even though set pieces yesterday were not necessarily like top tier, especially the ones in the second half. When we needed that goal, I really thought I thought we were gonna get that goal right at the end of the game, when Ahmad won us a free kick. Also, Ganacho won us a free kick, and Eriksen provided a good ball, but I still feel the delivery could have been a little bit more superior. So, I really, 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 really want to give him the respect and say, Christian Eriksen, some people have called you the dead pacemaker. Some people have called you all kinds of names in the fan base and the rivals, but there is still a player in there. And he was even asked about this by Beth from the United Stand in the pre-match press conference, and he said that, if they put the contract on the table, Man United at the end of the season, I will strongly consider it. Now, he didn't say definitely, which made me go, what is going on? What is going on? What is the future for Eriksen? We know this at the end of the season, the contract is expired. And for you as a Man United fan, are you down for Christian Eriksen contract renewal? Looking at how he has started his season, because we all know that he never really, really got to revive himself after that Andy Carroll tackle. So, yeah, for the weekend, what are we doing? Let me put the link in the chat. I want to hear from you. I'm not trying to make this a long show because we have the happy hour later on, and need to prepare for that as well. So big up to you for being in the building. I see you, Yale Malmin, in the house. Thank you, Yale, for taking a break from the predictions game because I need to catch up with you. So big up yourself. Big up to everybody that has put in their predictions in the community post, by the way. So respect to you and appreciation. And yeah, there's a kind reminder to anybody that has not done that yet. We're playing a power predictions game on the channel. It's never too late to join. And it's very easy to join. This is how you do it. You literally just go to the community post. I will share. Here we go. How do I do this? Boom. This is how you share it. You go to football. Hey, we got 13 people watching. Thank you so much for being here. You just go to the community post right there. You'll see 7 people have already given their predictions, and all you got to do, big up to Shay, R10, Dr. NHS, Kenny Fan TV, Stephanie, Tommy, and Mark. And wait, what did Shay say this time? Does he always go with 5-1 Arsenal? What is it? Oh, it's 3-2 because Arsenal is playing Liverpool. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Translate this to English. R10 just puts Leicester City 2-1 versus Nottingham Forest. Oh, because that game is happening very soon. Guys, is this the game that's happening in a few hours? Yeah, Leicester Nottingham Forest in less than 2 hours, actually. So kindly don't forget. Big up to R10 for being on top of it and remembering, and also Dr. NHS for reminding me about this. So Leicester is going to win 3-2. Forest is going to win 2-1. Everybody's so divided on this one. I love it. I love it. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Let's talk Man United. Let's talk about Fenerbahçe. Big out to my bro Wajid in the building.
My brother, thank you very much for having me as always. How are you doing, man? How are you doing?
Bro, I am trying to look at the positives as usual. We are unbeaten in Europe, Wajid.
Don't.
Your face says it all. He's like, shut up.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, all right.
You know, don't do that.
Facts, though. It's the facts, bro.
Yeah, but come on. It's got to be it has to be a lot better. It has to be a lot better.
100% no. I agree.
How can you not hold on to a win in 3 games? 3 games we've taken the lead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but 3 games we've taken the lead, and 3 games we've not won. It's pathetic.
You know what he said though? He said the team needs to learn game management.
But we're in year 3. Like let's not even go into the whole we're in year 3. A lot of these Rashford's won a Europa League. A lot of these players have won for their country. In terms of Bruno's got something for his country. Onana's a hardcore international.
Yeah,
Ugarte
his
went.
experience.
Yeah, Ugarte was in the semi-final of the Copa just passed. Garnacho's got a Copa America. Lissandro's a World Cup winner and got a Copa America. These people, those aren't small tournaments. But Rashford was in a Euros final.
Casemiro's trophy cabinet is huge.
I mean, he's Mr. Champions League. He's currently Mr. Champions League. We're talking about players that have vast of experience, and every time these guys are on the pitch together, where the capitulation is mad. And like Ramek said, we're 21st in a Europa with the most expensive side in the Europa League.
Oh my God!
This is not the time to be looking at the table. How many games? Oh man,
Boss, we've only got 5 more games left.
We'll win. We'll win. We'll stay hopeful, bro. Look, watch it. Why you gotta remind me of the table, bro? Look at this, brother. Oh no.
Do you know what the stupid thing is? Every team -1 that we play is above us in the next 5. Bodo Glimt have won 2 of their games. Rangers have won 2 of their games. Victoria Pilsen, they're on the same points as us, but they're a point ahead. I think the only team, Steaua Bucharest, they're ahead of us. They've got 2 wins.
This one is not.
Yeah, that's the only team left in our fixture that we're actually behind everyone else.
Oh, it's not looking good. No, it's not looking good, but it's not all doom and gloom though. Like, listen. Like, say we beat we have to beat PAOK. That's our next one, I think.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And yeah, the other ones that are above us, Bodo Glimt, yes, maybe, hopefully, hope and pray. But like, don't you think it's a bit too early to sort of like after match day 3 in the Europa League to say, like this is kind of like casting a bad shadow on it, like we should get at least three wins out of the next Europa League fixtures.
I'm sorry, but when the fixture list came out, aside from Porto and Fenerbahçe, what did everyone say? Win.
True.
People were predicting 6-7 wins.
FC
I myself said, yeah, we should win 6 or 7 of those. The only one I kind of looked at side eye was Porto, to be perfectly honest. But this is pathetic, and I'm not even talking about. You can't just say it's 3 games in Europe, 3 games in Europe. Like, we've had 7 games in the Premier League now, 7 or 8 Premier League games.
It's not looking good,
And to be honest, I didn't even comfort. I'm here for the Ahmad conversation.
Okay, let's talk Ahmad.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Well, I honestly, like, I agree with, I like Ten Hag, but bro, I just don't know what Ahmad has to do to get a game, like
That's what I want to ask you, because everyone else gave their opinion this morning on Joe.
Yeah.
When you saw Mazraoui, I don't know if you're working or out with colleagues or whatever. When you saw Mazraoui in the 10, what did you think?
It was a head scratcher. But in retrospect, I think I get actually, because of listening to Jose Mourinho's press conference, like, I think now I understood the tactical decision that he was trying to do, the game plan. Like, Mourinho said this. He says, I think I know what Ten Hag was trying. With Xerxes, they wanted to see if I press him when he drops. If I don't go, they have one extra player. If I go, they try to create space for Garnacho and Rashford. I think strategically that was good, because Xerxes was meant to be like an auxiliary 10 as well as Mazraoui. Like, Mazraoui maybe with a little bit of a more defensive type of mentality, and Xerxes a little bit of more of an offensive. But they were supposed to both be number 10s.
So we weren't playing. So we weren't playing with a number 9.
No. So that they create space for Garnacho and Rashford to invert,
But then, okay, sorry, just to sort of push back on that. If your number 9 is playing as a number 10 and your number 10 is playing further back, if both your wingers are pushing forward, Where's the man in the box? Because your number 9 is now playing deeper.
Yeah, the whole thing was just to sort of hope that center back was going to follow Xerxes, and that would like sort of like
on.
create a little instability.
Come
And
on.
it's a game plan that could or could not work. Like I unfortunately it didn't work.
Mazraoui played 10 minutes in the number 10 spot. The last time he played in the number 10 spot, he was at Ajax. What does Ahmad? I'm now in the boat. I want Ahmad Diallo to leave. If you win Player of the Month, you get dropped for Liverpool, right?
Mhm.
You come on against Liverpool and you're the best player, and then continue to get dropped again. What do you have to do in order to get a starting spot? If Bruno Fernandes is injured,
Was it what a squad? Ahmad just has to wait his time. Like
behind Mazraoui,
I hear it. I hear it. It was. I mean, I'm trying to rationalize the decision as you. I cannot defend Ten Hag. I cannot. Like honestly.
so there's a comment there saying box says Ahmad is overhyped by the fan base. I'm not even saying Ahmad's. I'm not here saying Ahmad's the savior. But when you're playing your right back in the number 10 spot, the questions are not even Eriksen. He did. It's not even like he played Lissandro in the CDM because Lissandro played CDM Ajax. None of that happened. You took a right back and played him in number 10.
I think obviously he was asked about it, and he said, yeah, Ahmad. He gave Ten Hag gave his reasoning. He said something along.
Basically, Anthony's training harder in training than Ahmad is,
Yeah.
which I now want to push back on because the Benny McCarthy interview that you love to bring up in terms
Yeah.
of Benny McCarthy said he's an incredible player. He's an incredible gem, and he trains as hard as Bruno and Dallo. He was one of the players that Benny McCarthy named in terms of the training, the attitude, and stuff like that. So, has Benny McCarthy's interview just been a total lie then?
Bro, it's yeah. No, honestly, on the Ahmad one, was it? I cannot defend it further. Like I'm my only thing is that my only speculation is that he's gonna have a full game versus West Ham.
He's not
That
played against. He didn't play against Tottenham. He didn't play against Brentford, and he got garbage minute. And the only minutes he got is because Anthony got injured. What is there? I'm just asking you the question. I'm not even. This isn't I'm not here for Ten Hag in, Ten Hag out. You know where I stand. I know
yeah,
where you stand.
yeah, I know.
None of us care about that.
Mhm.
What is there to say that he's going to start, especially with Bruno coming back as well, because he's not obviously so Bruno's now back.
Bruno's back. We traveled with only three available
midfield,
right? And we know that like at some point in the game you want to sub in a good midfielder. So it's one of those things where it's like Bruno is going to come in. Either most likely Ugarte is going to get dropped. Even though the way Ten Hag was speaking, he was like, oh yeah. Now he actually said these words. He says he has to learn how to play how we play. And number 6 is so important in the squad. And the words that gave me encouragement that he might pick him was the fact that he said you can only learn by playing. And I was like, okay, that means he's good. He's good. He knows that Ugarte has to be in there. But knowing Ten Hag and knowing probably also that a game versus West Ham is not going to be easy, you want to have the opportunity in the second half to bring in, like after 60 minutes or something, bring in a proper good midfielder, like bring in Ugarte or bring in whatever, what's his name, Casemiro, right? Yeah. So it's like one of those things where I'm like, he might do this where Ahmad starts and then maybe Garnacho on the left because Anthony is injured. No, like we'll see. We can only speculate at this point.
I don't bet at all. I'd happily like put a £10 to a charity, a 10, 15, £20 to a charity, like to say Ahmad's not starting. It's going to be Rashford, Højlund, Garnacho.
can the charity be football power our community? Okay, if Ahmad starts, okay,
No, Joe, absolutely.
bro. I feel he has to start him. There's no other way, bro. You can see even the coaching staff had to come console him. For me, that's a potential virus that could spread in imbalance, like a little bit of unrest, you know what I mean? And Ten Hag has to deal with that quickly. So I really, 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 really want him to do the right thing, and the right thing is starting Ahmad first. And the question is it going to be Garnacho or Rashford on the left? But anyway, that point aside, I don't want us to dwell on
No, sorry, yeah, absolutely, sorry.
I want to ask you also who what other positives were there for you in that game? Was there anything kind of encouraging?
We didn't lose.
Okay, thank
In fairness, okay.
yeah.
So Anana had a very good performance.
This
I will
this
say Anana did have a very good performance. That double save was amazing.
this season Onana has turned things around.
Best of a bad bunch.
Nah, come on.
Thing is, boss.
Yeah,
My perspective. This isn't like a top red. It's not that rubbish. My perspective comes as someone who's at Old Trafford pretty much week in, week out, right?
yeah.
When you watch that garbage week in, week out, you're not there to, oh well, we're not. You shouldn't be scraping the barrels for positive. We went to Fenerbahçe. We should have won. We should. Fred and Amrabat should not have overrun the midfield like they did. Ogatu was very good. Onana was very good, but it's the same question. It's the same questions. It's the same questions, game after game after game, that the Ten Hag inners are having, that the Ten Hag hours are. It's the same. Why can we not hold on to a lead at all?
There's clearly a team issue, bro. Didn't can you give Ten Hag credit? Look. Dallo does not close up Saint Maximum enough. Lindelof decides not to jump. Those are not Ten Hag's decision making. It's two players who basically had a big impact on the goal that we conceded, right? And and give Ten Hag credit where he deserves it. He said, "Well, Lindelof, you made a mistake. Off." Can you not see that, and can you not respect that decision?
You're playing a right back. You're playing arguably our best player last year out of position. Right? We've gone into the season without a left back. He knew we did not have a left back. Harry Amas is in the shadow realm somewhere, because apparently he's not good enough. Not even to have an experimental run. So I'm not everyone going Dallo. He's not a left back. He's not someone who can. He's not one of these modern fullbacks that can play into side. So I'm not what do you expect Dallo to do? Right. Mazraoui's been good, but then if Dallo is such a liability, put Mazraoui on the left. If he's so if Mazraoui can play the 10, why can't he play left back?
Ineos purposely did not go for a left back when we all knew about our left back crisis. We knew we have two unreliable players, Malacia and Shaw, that basically even last season they were not there. We let the transfer window close. Ineos let the transfer window close without getting a left back.
Ineos may have, but our manager was there, sat on that board with them, saying, "I'm happy with this squad as well." He wasn't out. He wasn't out here kicking it. He wasn't out here kicking and screaming. He was not out here kicking and screaming, saying, "I need a left back. I need a left back. I need a left back."
We had financial issues. You saw also the fact that
didn't have
box. No. What it? Listen.
I'm trying. No, I'm listening. No, I'm genuinely trying to.
We went for Xerxes when we should have gone for, say, Ollie Watkins. Or we could have gone for a better Ivan. We were going on these things where we're Ineos is doing this financial restructuring thing, doing deals differently, not overpaying for players, and working on a limited budget, amortization for a lot of amortization. That's how you pronounce it. Amortization for a lot of deals that we're making. So it's like you can say that money was in abundance. So there's a reason why like these guys were working with sort of like that financial hand
Bots,
tied,
bots, bots, bots. We could have got a loan.
Why should we're not going anywhere with this?
Bots,
That's
bots.
how we should have gone alone.
But no, but bots. It's true. We could have got a loan up. And in regards to the striking thing,
Yeah.
Victor Osimhen was there as a loan when Chelsea went home. Like, all this striking thing, Victor Osimhen was there, right, for a year, as a year option. Yeah,
You
there
want
we were crying out for a striker. Everyone's saying go buy Tonya. Why were we not in for Victor Osimhen the way Chelsea were
you want Victor Osimhen?
on a loan for a year when we're struggling out front,
Was it? He's had one good season. Did you watch Afcon?
bro? Bro, he'd be better. He's better than any of our strikers at this moment in time.
Okay, I can't disagree with that. But okay, all right. Here's the thing. Okay. Osimhen. Okay, all right. I can't disagree. Well, actually, so if you had the opportunity to choose Hoyland or Osimhen, are you going with?
I'm going with Osimhen.
Wow.
One was the top scorer in Serie A and taken Napoli to their first title in 30 years. One got 10 goals and it took him 3 months to score in the Premier League.
Man. Yeah, okay, bro. You raised some good points. You earlier on you said Onana was the best of a bad bunch. I gotta ask you this.
Absolutely.
A, B, C, or D, what grade would you give Andre Onana on yesterday's performance?
B plus.
B plus. What about Dalo?
Ungraded.
A move, man. Those guys are ungraded. Was it? What a solid call, though. What a solid call, man. Like, that was
Shout out to him.
He
Shout
said
out
we
to
should
him. Big
have
up to
got a
him.
loan. He said we should have got a loan.
I don't
what-
mind that, to be honest. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind that loan, to be honest with you, because clearly in the summer I agreed. Like, I'm glad that we actually sorted out the centre back pairing issues. But fair enough, Euro was like injured. But to be honest with you, right?
Mm.
Yes, I agree with the previous caller here. Like, I don't know why did we leave it with a left back? Like why like even Ten Hag has even had a veto power as well. Maybe he should have just kind of just maybe address this problem to the board as well. Like, we do need a left back as well.
Mm.
And and you know what? Like, talking about yesterday's game, it was a total dead. I wish I would have had a soundboard right now. I would have pressed that soundboard right now and says dead.
It was.
It was dead. The game is dead. The game was absolutely dead. People may say, okay, we may have started like 14, 15 minutes. We scored a goal, early goal, fair enough. Great goal by Eriksen. But like, I say this on Vegeta podcast, we leaned back like Fat Joe in the first half. We leaned back. We leaned back. Leaned back. We're leaned back. We're leaned back like Fat Joe. We have turned ourselves into a cremation. This is the picture right here. We were resting in peace in Fenerbahçe. We were resting in peace against Fenerbahçe. We let Amrabat and flipping Fred Bosra midfield again. It's
Okay.
embarrassing, bro.
Listen. Before we even talk, Fred, prior to the game, one of the players that gave a pre-match uh, uh interview was Amrabat. They asked him, like, about being at United, and then he said, well, there's one guy that we got to talk to about that. It's Mr. Wilcox. How do you feel about Amrabat like should like because like it feels like what Amrabat said is like I have a very good relationship with Ten Hag. Ten Hag wanted me, but Mr. Wilcox is the one that sabotaged the move. How do you respond to that? How do you feel about that? Is it something that like you're like, oh, we missed out, or you're like, you're fine, you're just like, all right, we had to move on from Amrabat?
I think for me, it's simple. I think we. I think I don't know. Man. For me, I wish that Amrabat should have stayed. He would be a perfect rotation player for us instead of like Ugarte, like in place of Ugarte as well.
Hold on. Oh, really?
Yeah, he would have been a perfect rotation player if he stayed for us
instead of Ugarte.
No. I'm saying that he would be a perfect rotation player with Ugarte as a starting player, a squad player.
Okay. So, all right. I mean, for me, like I just was like, Ineos has done a bunch of things that are good that I respect them for, but that one is I'll put it in the basket of like, I'm not happy with Ineos for this decision. I'm not happy with Ineos for not getting a left back. I know,
left
like
back as well.
some people are like, what do you mean a left back wouldn't change the way we're playing right now? I know Pav is gonna say that to me, but the thing is, like, who knows, like having a proper, like, somebody with a left foot as his dominant foot, like we saw how Licha did versus Brentford, and how he was able to find like an easy 2 or more extra passing lanes because he was on his left. He doesn't need to be like act like Dallo has to drift in and use his right foot to
Exactly.
find the pass,
leaving that left hand side gap exposed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you get somebody that has a left foot as that dominant foot, is pacier than
Pacey.
Licha, like
Yeah.
they can actually overlap and be a threat offensively, and
Absolutely.
that will also improve the team dynamics. So anyway,
100%.
so those are the two things for me that I'm like, Ineos, you should have done better on this, But I want to bring it back to the performance because what's his name? My boy Wajid didn't want to give Dallo a grade. He says ungraded. What grade would you give him? A, B, C, or D?
Dallo, yeah, nah, he wasn't good, to be honest with you. No, he wasn't good. He failed to stop the cross from what was it, from the sir, was it Maxim, or his name.
Yes.
He failed to stop the cross, and I would say a D minus. Yeah, I actually agree with D minus.
D minus. Bro, what is a D minus? Get out of here. What kind of grade is that? Oh, this is a D, man. I never heard of a D plus or D minus.
You're criminal, you know that.
Why am I a criminal?
But you're criminal. Sir? You're criminal.
Why am I a criminal?
You're criminal. Hot garbage. Hot garbage. I listened to it. I've been listening. Hot garbage.
Explain why. Why garbage? Wrap up. Talk to me in English.
That game that we just watched yesterday was terrible, apart from a few individual performances. You're not running away from this smoke.
Did you not like the goal that we scored? Wrap up. Can I ask you that?
You're not running away from this smoke. That game from 10 Haram was another stackable offense. But we all know he's staying here. You're playing a fullback in number 10. If that was Ollie, everybody would be shouting, and everybody was, to be fair. How can you put a fullback in the number 10 position? He's only played there for 10 minutes.
Didn't it nearly work if it wasn't for two players?
It didn't nearly work. It did not create anything. Let's not lie and say, where was the creation? It was just mute. It did nothing. Secondly, if it wasn't for Onana, we would have lost that game. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Then you got Fred. Then you got Fred, the guy that you released, playmaking from deep. The guy was dominating the midfield. This is the guy that you said was crap. He's one of the best players out on the field, in the midfield. Props to Eriksen, who deserves his game.
Fred was wrap up. Do not.
No. No. Bots.
You
Listen
don't
to me.
take
Bots, listen to me. Bots, listen to me. Both
Yeah.
teams were shit. Don't get twisted, but Fenerbahçe was better than us. They dominated the ball both halves. Don't lie. 63% the first half, 55 the second.
Okay.
Let's not do it. Ugarte had a good clearance. It was the same old say. It was man. He gets to listen.
What grade? What grade does Ugarte get?
He gets a B.
Not a B plus.
He gets a B.
Bro,
Casemiro
like-
showed levels when he came on. But anyway, let me just
Okay.
assess this game.
Yeah, okay.
Ten Hag is a criminal. What he's doing to Ahmad is disrespectful. There's no justifying anything that you're trying to justify bullshit. I'm not having it. He's treating Ahmad very disrespectfully. Training. It's about training. He's a liar, bro. You should have seen what he said about Anthony 2 weeks prior. Anthony's not training well, so he's nowhere near the squad. He chat shit. This Ten Hag just has the issue with Ahmad for whatever reason. It's getting very Sancho-ish.
Are we watching the training? Do you have footage from the training?
He's never consistent.
No. I just want to just
Getting very Sancho-ish.
Okay.
No, you can't deny this. You can't justify bullshit and rationalize it. Let's not lie now. And second of all,
wrap up. Like, I just want to have a balanced, fair conversation. That's why I'm
there's
saying
nothing balanced about it. We've seen We've seen the patterns throughout the whole season. There's no need for balance.
It could come out in the media that listen.
What's
Listen,
come out in the media that Ahmad is fuming? What's come out in the media is that Ahmad is fuming and his agent wants talks.
Okay,
that's what's come out in the media.
Can you hear my counterpoint? Go counter your bullshit. Go on.
Something like we are not privy to what's happening in the day-to-day activities.
But we said
the training.
He lies.
Ahmad, it's possible. I'm not saying this is the situation, but it's possible Ahmad has shown up to training like late. It's possible that maybe
we're not doing this now. We're not
speculating. Just like you're speculating, I'm speculating now.
Speculation, because this is the problem. This is the problem I have with you.
Okay.
Multiple sources say that Ahmad is a good kid. He minds his business. He's a good trainer. But all of a sudden now you're trying to say he's turning up late. We're giving him the late.
No. I'm just saying they could be
we're not going to rationalize bullshit. We're not going to rationalize bullshit. And anyway,
I'm on side, by the way. I'm just trying to give balance to what you're saying.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, from that game, what did I tell you the last stream? In fact, let me see if you remember. What did I tell you the last stream? After Brentford, what did I tell you?
It's Ten Hag's fault. That's what you always tell me.
No. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
You say a lot of stuff. Wrap up about what in particular? Like give me a little.
Okay, I'll remind you. I said let's not get gassed over the victory.
Sure, I remember that part
because it's one game. The performance wasn't that great. I told you this. I warned people. The performance wasn't that great. And again, Ten Haram proves me right. Because this performance was shit for the most part, apart from a few individual performances. And I said to you, in the Brentford game, man, what did I tell you? There's a great saying. You are what you do of the majority of the time. Okay. And the majority of the time, we are shit. And we don't have the basics. Man United, do you know what Man United is? Do you know what Man United is? Man United is a basic bitch.
We're not drunk yet. This happy hour starts later, bro. But you were cooking. He needs to calm down. Wrap up needs to calm down. My bro Pav, are you around?
What's going on?
Trying to rationalize, trying to analyze, trying to.
I know, man. Too many negative people in this fan base, bro. Way too many.
Thank you, Pav.
Like, can't they tell? Like, you can't put time on greatness, bro. Like,
you're pulling the reverse Uno on me.
Come on, man. Like,
be sarcastic right now, Pav.
Nah, bro. I saw the light this morning. Like, I looked at the game last night and I was like, bro, we're cooking, man. Like, look at this. Like, we got a draw at Fenerbahçe. Do you know how hard it is to go to Fenerbahçe and get a draw? Like, it's one of the most hardest things to do in world football.
Well, Sir Alex never beat Jose Mourinho away from home.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Like, bro, we should be happy with that outcome last night. It could have been a loss, and it wasn't. We got a draw.
Pav, please help me. You know sarcasm flies over my head. No, you're being sarcastic.
Nah, I'm being serious, bro.
No.
I'm being proper serious, innit?
Bro.
But I gotta warn you, innit? I got some bad news for you, innit? You're not gonna like it.
Uh-oh.
So you've got to like get over Dr. NHS, innit? Because she's a liar, bro. I caught her out this morning for lying, innit? You can't be chasing someone off like that, bro. Not a liar, bro. She was lying on Vincent Kompany's name this morning, innit? Saying that he's a bit off. I don't know what the saying was. He bit off more than he can chew up by, innit? Saying he's not doing nothing, even though he's like top of the league, unbeaten in the Bundesliga at the minute. So yeah, done a mark in, innit? So you're gonna have to get over that one and find someone else, bro.
Doctor, and Mark, N in Mark stands for nurse. So there's something in the medication, but you're saying that doctor fabricated some
yeah, man,
like
some false allegations and that, man.
No. No. Wow. Okay, all right. Doctor is here to clear the rumors up. Let's hear. Doctor.
Hi, good evening. Hi, Pav. How are you this evening?
Just filling in bots, innit? What happened?
No. So this morning, I was trying to make a comparison, and maybe I chose the wrong person to use as a comparison. But I do feel like this, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
And Pav just straight out decided to call me a liar.
But you lied. What else was it other than lying?
Well, you know what? It's a mute point, and I'm not going to argue about.
Was that a lie or not? Was it a lie?
No, it's my opinion.
You know,
if he bit off more than he can chew, yes, maybe he's on top of the league. Yes, he's winning games, but I think in the long run, it's gonna backfire. And
no, that's not the conversation that happened this morning.
Yes. Yeah, I know that's not the conversation because I got cut off and you're sorry.
No, you got caught out lying. You got caught out lying.
Great. That's your opinion. That's what you want.
It's not an opinion, it's a fact. You got caught lying.
Okay, fine. You want to call me a liar? Go ahead. Call me a liar. Say it 12 times.
You lied. I've said it already.
Okay. Are you happy?
Do you want me to say it in another language?
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusations.
No. I mean, is Pap happy with himself for calling me a liar? Great. Because maybe me using Vincent Kompany as an example was maybe wrong, even though I do think he probably may have chewed a little bit. But
don't say it again.
Because the thing is, I can't explain. I'm horrible at explaining stuff.
Okay. But
maybe the way I went, what I'm trying to say, Pav, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, but maybe the way I went about it, explaining everything, was rude. Was wrong.
Wrong, yeah.
But even to be honest, also I've kind of forgotten what I was trying to say this morning. Also, because I come on these shows and I say something. And I'll forget about it.
Doctor, write it down next time before so that like you don't let the conversation make you forget, you know?
Yeah. Also, but you know what pisses me off about this whole thing? He kept on saying, "You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar."
You're a liar. You know that clip? It's like,
and it was just getting on my nerves. And I won't lie. Now that he said it again, it's annoying me. It's getting on my nerves. Because fine, you can say I don't straight out say you're a liar. I'll say, aren't you mistaken? There's so many ways of saying you've gotten the information wrong without calling the person a liar. Because I feel like The word a liar is a bit strong. But anyway, take me out and bring Pav on.
Maybe
Anyway,
we should say fabricator.
yes.
Apparently,
yeah.
the word should be fabricator.
Pav, let's just get over it.
Hey,
Okay,
you know,
I'm
you
not
said you
rattled.
say stuff and then you forget about it. I hope you don't do that in your medical profession. Like,
No, I don't. Of course I don't. No,
I don't know. We have to check, innit? You have to check, man.
no, I don't. Okay, don't worry about that. That can't, what I'm trying to say is I barely remember what I have for breakfast because I'm so engrossed in my medical career. Okay,
I hope you remember how to do the medical procedures, though.
oh, don't worry, I do.
You know, it could be something about med school. You know, you saw how our medical team try to use Vaseline to stop bleeding. So
No. Well, that one is just. Do you know what? I can't even defend it.
There was budget
I'm
cuts on
here
the
like
bandages, bro. You can't blame Ineos. Budget
no,
cuts, innit? The
Ineos,
tissue paper and
Ineos.
Vaseline, bro.
I know Elijah is like he's a Chelsea fan, but he's going to medical school. If they want to do budget cuts, you can hire medical students. They will jump at the job. I know we're broke.
all right.
We were broke medical students.
Hey, boss, I had a question for you, innit?
Let's hear it. Let's
So
hear it.
I saw a clip today on Sky Sports, right? Other channels are available and all that, but the clip was of Ten Hag saying he's using the injury excuses again in his second continuous season now. Yeah, using injuries as an excuse because of the bad results.
Yeah, here's the thing, Pav. That one, it's like I really would advise him not to say that because that was last year's excuse and it can't happen again this year. Pep still gets results done. He doesn't say if Rodri's injured. He's the most important player. Like Arteta has like Odegaard gone. All these players, a long injury list, and he doesn't say, or you know what I mean. So of course it's easy because they're winning. But Eric Ten Hag should not bring up just because, not because it's a lie, not because he's fabricating. He's not a fabricator. It is true. We have Anthony injured, Mount injured. The list goes on. There's Euro. There's all these.
Mount's basically been injured since last year.
Yeah,
and
but
they've kept him on. They should have got rid of the guy.
What is his status right now, though? He is injured, isn't he?
We always knew Luke Shaw was just going to be injured no matter what. Anyway.
Yeah, but Ten Hag is not lying. It's just the thing of like not reading the rules.
No, you shouldn't be using it again. Not when you had another 200 mil spent on you in the summer. Not again.
Bro, like it's hard. Two of those things that he
said. I'll tell you what, we got rid of two injury-prone players, yeah, in Varane and Martial, right?
Yeah.
And then we've basically just brought in more injury-prone players to replace them.
Yeah, no, he can't be running with the injury theme again.
Because you know what, this whole thing here with the injury stuff baffles me, innit? Because last year, I tell you what, we brought Amrabat in, yeah, when he had a back issue. We brought him in while he was injured. We brought in Rasmus Højlund, who had a back issue before he even come to our club. Brought him in. And then this season, we brought in Lenny Yoro when the club knew that this man had issues. Yeah. But obviously got injured in pre-season, out for a while. And then the Mazarawi thing with the, I'm not sure what the term is called. I think fabrication, NHS might know, but...
It's cardiac arrhythmia. I'm just looking at the list. We have about eight injured players out, and to be fair, half of them are defenders.
So Ten Hag is not lying.
The point is he can't say it again. We are tired.
I said we needed to bring in more defenders in.
So Ten Hag shouldn't say some of the facts that are his reality right now.
No, but he can't use the same excuse again.
No,
because we didn't have all these players injured, right, at the beginning of the season, and we were still getting bad results.
But I'm going to say he can. There's a way you can say it. We can say we're trying to work with what we have. Full stop.
No, the thing about it is, Doctor, the question, the way it was phrased, right? They said last season Ten Hag, you have a lot of injuries, and you said you're going to work on the methods to figure out that this injury
Yes.
this does not happen.
Yeah, so we're working on it. Full stop. We're working
Hey,
on
please,
it. That's
please,
it.
please train him. Do the media training for Ten
I
Hag.
will,
It's,
I will,
it's
no,
tough.
I will gladly do it
It's
because
tough. It's tough. It's yeah. I want to say, guys. Big up to everybody that is tuned in. It's ridiculous that we have almost like 20 people watching, but less than 10 likes. What? No, this is not right. This is not right. Let's keep the show back on track. I want to know, Doctor, what grade does Lisandro Martinez get from you? Because he was there playing left back again, right? And he was actually kind of good versus Tadic.
I'm going to make this easy for everyone. C's for everyone. That is
Uh-oh.
not graded.
C for Delict as well.
Yeah.
Have
Look, yesterday we were lucky we didn't lose. Do you know that? When I saw Mazurari in the 10 position, I'm going to say I thought we were going to lose.
I've sorry.
Onana literally saved everyone's lives. Him and Ogate. That's all I have to say for now.
Pav, do you agree? C for everybody. Doctor is like red.
I won't do that grade, but I want to do 10 Hag's grade before I go.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
because of the Mazarari thing, you can have a Z.
Nah. I have to sit with him. No, come on,
I
Pav,
won't
bro.
lie. I won't
yeah.
lie. I agree with him. Pav,
No,
I know
no.
I know Pav is watching. I agree with you on something. And that is 10 Hag gets a Z. Because why did you put Maz in the 10?
It could have worked, and that is too much.
In fact, it's you in the UK. You is what do you call it? Unmarked or something like that.
Ungraded.
Ungraded, exactly. You, because why?
He nearly coached a 1-0. The thing about it is, like what Pav said, also reminded me of the fact that actually it was Wajid when we were talking earlier on. He said, imagine this: if Jose Mourinho scored first, if Fenerbahçe scored first, it was going to be so tough for us to get that.
Exactly. That
So,
do you know we can't we are I've been saying that we are consistently inconsistent, and it's so bad. We consistently can't score goals. We consistently do terrible mistakes that lead to a goal. It's just horrible. Xerxes can't seem to find the back of the net.
he's like something playing with Timberland boots or something. It's wild. It's wild.
What is it?
Let me ask because you said everybody gets a C. Let's ask the tactical Professor Omo Solo. What about Mazraoui in the 10? How did you assess his performance, sir?
It was a brilliant performance from Mazurari. It was an amazing performance. Again, I'm so happy that we are able to find our level. Like I've been saying, like, where's our level? Where's our level? We have found our level, and I'm not upset. This is our level. There's nothing new. We have found our level. This is what happened when you have a clueless man as a manager. And I told you, everybody was enjoying that Champions League matches. You were enjoying the Bayern Munich. You were enjoying the Barcelona, the Real Madrid, the Dortmund. You were enjoying it, the Lille. You were enjoying it. Then you come back to reality, which is your nonsense that this manager do, which was horrible. It was garbage. It was nonsense. It was trash. Fenerbahçe, are you serious? Fenerbahçe, are you gonna probably gonna tell some record like, oh, no team has already won there before? I don't care. Who are you? Are you Manchester United or not? Don't like.
We are Man United on a rebuild.
You're not serious. You see, this is the issue. You're not serious. Rebuild.
Are we doing a rebuild? Omo, you want to tonight? Hold on a second.
No. You're about to switch the topic. Go back to the thingy. And you're talking about rebuild. What rebuild? The rebuild is supposed to end at the time. This year through the end of the rebuild, and this manager has ruined his own rebuild. He has ruined his own rebuild. The rebuild is dead. The rebuild is dead. Look. Do you see the team? Have you seen the way we play? Have you seen the way we play? Is that good enough for you? Is that good? Is that good enough for you the way we play? Because again, every week after week, I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And again, people were happy versus Brentford. I'm like, well, why are you happy versus Brentford? Let him do this again. It shows sign of consistency. And again, does any sign of consistency? No. Zero sign of consistency. This man said in a press conference, I deny. He said, I deny the Tottenham Hotspur. Are you mad? Who said you deny that?
I deny. I'm gonna use that, Wrap up. I deny you. Okay.
Hold on.
Chatting rubbish.
I deny you calling me.
Ten Hag is the architect down. Papi, did you watch? Papi, did you watch the preseason?
Of course.
What is he supposed to do at preseason?
What? What's the question?
At the preseason,
Yeah.
You say deny at preseason? Cool, I applaud you.
No. You can't deny our preseason. Come on.
No, you can't. You can't deny preseason because it doesn't matter.
He literally was
reflect
raising an important point, saying that they rescinded the red card. They all agreed that the red card was injustice. So, like, why are you gonna use a game which was rigged to just sort of like judge our progress? That game is a one-off that we should just discard. Do not put it. No. We bro, if we had all the players available in that game, it was 11 versus 11. Who knows what we could have done?
You're correct. If and the bus on the table. What does the table tell us?
The table tells us that there's injustice. That's what I can say. That's what that result means. Like, we could have at least drawn.
It shows an L on the table. It shows the L on the EPL table. But then again, we're not gonna listen, Papi. We're not gonna stick to that because there are other issues are unbound. Mazraoui is a better 10 than Eriksen. I agree.
Wow. You said better than Bruno. Now
Can I?
No. I'm not gonna say better than Bruno. I say he's the better number 10. Mazraoui is the better number 10 than who I forgot the name I just called.
You said Eriksen, but earlier in the conversation you said Bruno. So
I did not say Bruno. He's a better number 10 than Eriksen. Can we agree on that?
No, I don't want to agree on that.
But why is he starting over Eriksen? Mazraoui is a better number 10 than Amad Diallo.
No.
Can I just say something before you guys continue quickly?
Yeah.
I just want to put it out there. I'm not defending Ten Hag. I'm not. I want to know. Like, I know it sounds like I defend him, but I'm not. I just want people to know that shit is gonna get worse before it gets better. Okay, Vegeta. That's what I. It sounds like I. But it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
The manager is the reason why it will get worse. Like why are you saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm basically saying.
Why is Mazraoui at the number 10? I've never seen this in my life. Like, even as center midfielder or as a DM, I'll understand, but it right back as a number. Like, do we not? Oh my god!
Do you know what? If we had won this game, you guys would have been saying that if we had won this game, you guys would have been saying he's a genius.
Thank you, Doctor. That's
look at the Liverpool game.
Back to reality.
Exactly.
Back to life.
Professor.
Back to reality. Every day when we watch United is reality. We are in reality.
Agreeing with you.
No. Don't tell me if and the but. Tell me what happened. What happened that game?
We could have easily lost if it wasn't for like certain player individual brilliance. Okay,
individual brilliance. So we're not a team. We are just oh my god.
We've been like this for months now.
We've been like this for months. This match is not helping. This is where coaches are supposed to come into play. And
we're agreeing on something.
No, wait, no. I'm upset. I'm upset. You can agree, but I'm upset. This coach is not good. You need proper coaching. Where's Toby Coyle? Wait,
Okay,
Papi, where's Toby Coiler? I'm just curious. Where is he?
there's so many under
Okay,
18s and under 21s that you could play.
No,
And I've
no,
been
no,
mentioning their
no.
names. Toby is one of them. Ethan Wheatley is another one.
No,
The Malian
yeah,
kid is another one.
Doctor, you're talking about something else. Where's Toby Coiler?
No, that is true. That is true.
He's back
Where-
out.
You're diverting my conversation. I thought I was in charge. I thought I was in charge. Where's Toby
Okay,
Coiler?
go ahead, talk.
Where's Toby Coiler?
in Manchester.
Manchester didn't what? He wasn't on the bench.
Well,
he
we
wasn't
don't know.
No.
No, I think Toby played a game yesterday or the day before yesterday. That's why he didn't go.
He was not there. He was not there. He was not there.
I think.
I'm telling you what. Well, I'm telling you, he wasn't there. You're thinking. I know for a fact he was not in the under 20. He wasn't under 21. He wasn't on the United Youth League. He wasn't on the bench. He was not started. So where's Toby Coiler? He had disappeared on Malasia. These are the issues going on here. These are the issues going on there. I'm looking at the team, and consistency is key. There's zero consistency in this team. And people say, oh, this injury. Oh, players come back. Hey, I see Hansi Flick. He has injury. He's coaching to win. And you know who came at the same year? Who started coaching at the same time as Erik ten Hag? Unai Emery. He brought the relegation side and now at the top of Champions League. Xabi Alonso. He came in when they were relegation and now he has won the league in the second year. And all of a sudden, I went Erik ten Hag third year in the Europa League that he didn't even qualify for. He didn't qualify to the league. He qualified to the FA Cup. So that just shows to me like, yo, this man is useless. He's useless. He doesn't know what to coach. He doesn't know how to coach. The next game, I won't be surprised if we win. I won't be surprised I might play. Because again, this man's I'm off another topic. This man said in the interview, oh, he didn't pick Ahmad because of training levels. When had this happened before, sir? When had this happened before? Training levels. You know when this happened before? The great Jadon Sancho. He said Sancho training levels why he didn't pick him is also why Ahmad didn't come on. Instead, Anthony came on. So Anthony was doing well in training level. So again, rewarded for training level. So what you do on the pitch doesn't matter. It's all about training. Listen, get this man out of my club. And
no, but what you're training
Professor, I need you to calm down.
affects
I need
what's
everybody to calm down.
No, I'm not gonna calm down. I'm not gonna calm down. I don't like this manager. I don't like. I don't. Listen, let me not use the H word. He's the enemy of progress, and I'm the enemy of ten Hag progress. So long ten Hag's in this club, he will never succeed.
So who would you want to replace him?
He doesn't. A manager, it's someone that could coach. I need a coach.
Then who? Okay, give me an example.
My
An
coach.
example.
An example of a coach. My coach is a Marcel right now. De Zerbi.
Okay.
Simeone Inzaghi is there. Those are example of coaches. But then again, people gonna come like, oh, I don't want that. I don't care what you want. You don't watch football. You want to win. So sit down there and let me bring you success. Because all this Ten Hag will not give success. I to the future. I came from the future. Back to the future. I came from the future, and with him, we're not gonna win the league. This is a fact. All we need is proper coaching. Look at Garnacho kick and run. He cannot dribble. He's a kick and run, but he said, "Oh no, he was playing well. He has shot on target. Shot on target. But where was the shot going to the goalkeeper's hands? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? The right foot playing on the right. For how? Oh my! This guy is picked up on the left so far. He's put him on the right.
What grade do you give Rashford since you're on Rashford?
I'm not giving no player no grade. They all get an A. They all get an A. They play for the draw and they got the draw. They all get an A. To me, they get an A. They play for the draw and they got the draw. Shout out to Ten Hag for playing for a draw. How you coach? We're talking about coaching here. You saw what Fred was doing. You saw what Amrabat was doing in that game.
This guy's let's talk to Valitek. Big up Valitek.
Yo,
Bro. Here's the thing. I need
craziness.
Crazy. It's chaos right now. Even Faz is here. Oh my goodness, there's gonna be more chaos. So I need to ask you, bro. Like, how do you assess Marcus Rashford's performance? I just need you to know.
It was an average performance. I mean, he done a few things, but it was average. Obviously, for who he is in the team, you expect a way better performance because right now, he's kind of performing to the level of Garnacho. And if you think Garnacho is just a kid sort of coming through, trying to make his bones in the team, and then obviously you've got Rashford, established pro. It's not one of his better games, in my opinion. I think it's an average game for him, personally.
Man, he should have scored. He had a chance that he should have scored, and that if he had scored that, it would have been a totally different game. We wouldn't be arguing like we're arguing right now,
Yeah, definitely. If he had scores or if he gave it to Xerxes, one or the other, we
Yeah.
wouldn't be talking. But he didn't, and we
Hold.
can only judge. We can only judge him by what he's done on the field, really.
Okay, Buddy Tech. There's also another. People are blaming Ten Hag for the loss, but I blame this other Manchester United fan who keeps on eating on stream every single time he has some biryani, we concede. This guy needs to stop eating on stream. Here he is. This is the reason why we lost. Look at him. Look at him. Please stop eating biryani. Who's biryani? Saeed needs to stop giving you biryani, bro.
We will be there eating.
Why?
I need to know where you get your biryani from.
We will be enjoying, yeah? I'm eating so you guys can starve.
No.
I'm eating so you can starve. This is on you. Let me enjoy, yeah? This is on you. You see you? Yeah, you. Stop drinking them dodgy drinks. I see your stories. I see you out in the clubs partying. You're drinking dodgy drinks, mate. Dodgy drinks. Look at your forehead. Look at your head. Look at it.
I'm losing hair, fast. I'm losing hair.
Huh?
This Man United, bro.
Bro, you're Eric Ten Hag's long-lost, long-distance cousin, mate. That's what you are. That's what you are.
Listen, though. No. This game, actually, bro, like we should have won it. It's
shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Players.
You know what you should have done? You should have shot it
It's
when I was telling you.
Lindelof.
Stop.
Should have jumped.
Stop it.
How you supposed to do it? How you
If
supposed
the-
to manage a
if
game
the- if-
when a defender can't defend, bro?
If the rider of the horse doesn't know how to ride the horse, you don't blame the horse, do you? You don't blame the horse, do you?
Well, you it just depends. You can.
No. This is on you. Yeah? You. I've been keeping tabs on you. You're going out, you're drinking, you're enjoying your life. Then you're coming here giving the people this false, fake positivity. This is on you, mate.
Faz, you are not seeing some things, the balanced picture right now.
I'm not seeing.
Yeah, you're
I'm
not
seeing.
because you're so Ten Hag out. You're drunk from the Ten Hag out Kool-Aid. Listen, Christian Eriksen is having a great season. Onana is actually turning things around he took out all those little bad errors that he used to have last season. We're seeing him as one of the good players for Man United. And all these positives, you're not seeing them because you are so deeply negative. Yeah, get out. Wait, he's back. But you're so deeply negative, you're not able to see the balanced picture.
Why can you not look in the mirror and say, God damn it, my opinions, my thought process is ugly? Why can't you do that? Why can't you say
what's ugly?
Manchester United's European run has been the worst in 41 years?
Sure. But
what do you mean, sure?
Listen. But also, bro, we played Porto, we played Fenerbahçe. Those two teams, they're not an easy team. They're not easy at all. No. You know that Sir Alex Ferguson never won away versus Jose Mourinho.
Oh my God.
Was Sir Alex Ferguson on a rebuild when he's playing Mourinho?
Oh my God.
No,
FC
these are facts.
20.
These are
FC 20. FC 20. FC 20. Your manager said he denies the game. This guy is worse than the uncles and aunties in WhatsApp. He says he rebukes. I rebuke.
That game was rigged.
The Spurs game.
That game was rigged. You can't count the Spurs game as a barometer.
You hear yourself.
Yeah, you don't act like sometimes you can get cheated fast. You can get cheated by the referees, and
What are you talking about?
The referees come on now. No. Let's put the
What are you talking
Let's
about?
be objective fast. You know the
We
referee.
created more chances after Bruno left.
Bro, come on.
Are you actually okay?
Listen, fast. I'm okay. I'm just looking at the whole picture. Because you want Ten Hag out, you're just pushing an agenda and not looking at everything that's happening. There's positives and negatives from a game, or you always focus on the negatives, and that's why you can't see the whole picture.
Yes, because I can do better.
No, right now we are on a long-term rebuild. Ineos said this, bro. That
you're building.
Listen, whether you like it or not, Ineos said this. It's going to take 2 to 3 years.
Forget Ineos.
No,
forget Ineos.
No, why can we forget Ineos? Because
you don't need
football people behind the club.
You're building a house, yeah, not with cement, with sand, and it's coming crumbling down.
Bro,
he put Mazraoui in the 10.
Sure,
you can't justify it.
Bro, we know why he tried to do that. He said that, like, he said, what were his words? He, like, Jose Mourinho in the post-match press conference, he said this. He's like, oh, I know what he was trying to do strategy-wise, but I didn't fall for it. He knows that he wanted what's his name?
He didn't fall for it.
He wanted Xerxes.
Fenerbahçe with their manager first season balled out.
Listen. I read what Jose Mourinho said, and this is what the exact words. He says, with Xerxes, they wanted to see if I press him when he drops. If I don't go, they have one extra player. If I go, they try to create space for Garnacho and Rashford. And strategically, that was good. Those are Jose Mourinho's words. Now, if you can't read the tactical game plan from that, I don't know how to.
No, I can't.
You see yesterday, right?
Ten Hag must be saying his tactics, yeah, in Lingala to these players, because even they can't understand it, bro.
You see yesterday, right? Yesterday was a game of tactics, right?
Yeah.
We got beat by a long ball, and I'm not being funny, but Lindelof was bought by Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho knows that Lindelof doesn't like long balls. So we got beat by the ball that he knows that this defender is not good at defending against. It's literally tactic. We might have scraped the game had we had played a better defender, in my personal opinion. We might have.
I have something to say.
What?
You talk about tactics, and you're saying that because Jose Mourinho bought Lindelof, he knew Lindelof was a weakness, and that's why Jose Mourinho tackled Lindelof. No, that's wrong. El Nassri, El Nassri, that this person that scored, we have faced him before. This is not our first rodeo. We have faced him before. Ten Hag has faced him before, and you know what he did.
Why are you muting him?
No, it's his connection. It's him. I would let the man speak his truth. No, it's the doctor's connection. It's the professor's connection. But he's back.
No, I would say El Nassri. We have faced him before in Sevilla. Both leg, he has scored against us. El Nassri is known for his jumping power and his header with the ball into the whole of Africa. We all know that. The only person that rivals him in heading the ball is Osimhen, and that's about it. That what is known for is not ball to feet, it's ball to head. That's what it's known for. And you did not realize this man, that is his weak, this is this man's strength. And he covered the weakness, and we all know the weakness. Sam Maxim, Dalot has faced this man. He knows this man is tricky. He's a tricky winger. I cannot handle him. Sometimes we have to double team him. Again, we didn't do nothing to stop that. Go on that, do some tactic. He's not a runner of the ball, but he's good ball to feet. Again, these are things that I know, and I don't have my license yet. Amrabat, we didn't know Amrabat could do that because he didn't do it at United. But all of a sudden, he's a Fenerbahçe and he's born out. You see Fred playmaking from deep. He didn't do it at United, but now he's doing that. To me, all that to me shows that is coaching right there. And again, the goal that they scored is nothing new. Do you know how many times throughout this year and last year and first year that we considered early in the second half? This is not a new thing. We always concede early in the second half since the first season Etihad came in, and we have made zero changes to that. So don't tell me because Jose bought Lindelof is why he knows the weakness why he scored that goal. No, Lindelof weakness is good. We know Lindelof. He doesn't like to go strong guy to strong guy, like fight the other striker. We know that. Does Etihad know that? Because again, you've been coaching them, right? You didn't know that. Listen, I don't want to hear all this. This is tactical. The tactical max class. It was not a tactical max class. Because we put our only shot on target in the first half was through counter attack. Xerxes got the ball laid up to Eriksen, scored the goal. Apart from that, 0 shots on target. Then all of a sudden, second half we started getting more shots on target when we made subs. But to say that it was tactical max class, nah.
No,
Possession.
I didn't say tactics. I said it was tactics, and I said that Jose Mourinho knows Lindelof's weaknesses.
Yeah.
That's what I said. This is something that they would have been identifying. Oh, if he plays this player, this can happen. Or if this player is playing, this can happen. That's just a
Yeah.
normal thing. So I'm not disputing anything that you've said, right? But the fact that you're disputing what I said is ridiculous because both of us could be right at the same time.
100%.
I'm going to continue enjoying this.
You know,
I sleep. I just want to let you know, I sleep well at night. My belly's full, and I will enjoy. I pray they keep him longer now. Keep him all season. Keep him next season.
Yes.
Let me eat while you lot starve. Yeah,
I agree with Faz. Please, come on, continue eating your biryani, and you have to tell us where you get it from because I need some myself for the next game.
I've suffered enough.
I mean,
you know what?
We have suffered enough.
There's a time when even Batman became a villain. I have been. I'm in my villain arc. I want to see my fan base suffer. This is civil war.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
Before I leave, you said something. You said, "Oh, you gotta look at the positive." You know, there are positive. Then I also have to look at the negative. Which one weighs the more? The positive or the negative?
It depends what kind of person.
You're not serious. I yield my mic. I'm dropping.
It depends what kind of person you are. You can't be like, oh, always the positive is weighs more, or always the negative weighs more. No, it just depends on actually how you objectively look at it. So I'm just gonna be here and say they don't let, just the same way as I said too fast, don't let your disappointment and your negativity not see the good things that are happening, because there is some good things that ultimately, anyway, let me just like finish this and say, guys, look at this. I think we said everybody else gets a C because we Mazraoui C, Rashford C, Hoyland C, Garnacho C, and Casemiro came in. See, I really didn't see that much of an impact. Who else? Anthony ungraded because he was just there for like a few seconds. And Eric Ten Hag gets a Z or a U. Team grade looks like the C is the average. This club, and look at what they have done to us.
Well, we'll just go again for the next match. West Ham. I think West Ham's not really playing that well at the moment. Obviously, if we don't beat West Ham, there might need to be an inquest because the way West Ham are playing right now, we have to get the 3 points. Like I don't really want to have any excuses, to be honest with you. Like, so I don't know what he's gonna do. But he needs to pick the right team, and we need to go out, beat West Ham, so we can enjoy the rest of our weekend.
You know that beatable with they don't have Kudus, Dr. NHS's favorite player.
Interesting.
He's my favorite Ghanaian player. Let's put it there. But I'm not happy. The red card was a bit much, but it's bias, Ghanaian bias to that.
All right. Big up to Chow, who says, "Can anyone explain why we bought a ball playing keeper and constantly hit long balls?"
No, I will explain.
Please, buddy.
Now, the long balls is not for every game and every situation. The long balls is down to the keeper's discretion. The keeper is happy to play with the defenders, right? But if he can see that the way the team is pressing is going to lead to a goal, he's going to go for the long ball. If he can see that we're comfortable at playing out from the back, then we'll be playing out from the back. I remember there was a game where Harry Maguire was playing, And then he was firing long balls pretty much most of the match. Then Harry Maguire came off, the lit came on, and then instantly they started playing out from the back. So I think it just depends on the scenario and everything. If you go back to our last Premier League game, Onana was on the halfway line at one point. So it's not that we're always firing it long, and not in every situation you could play out from the back. It's literally down to the discretion of the keeper and what he can see, and if he feels comfortable playing balls to feet with the defenders. Like the way Fenerbahçe was playing, the way they was pressing us, there was no way that long ball. I mean, there's no way that playing out from the back was appropriate in that game.
100%. Yep. Yeah. That is very, very true. And I like how you explain it, Buddy Tech. Like, it's a situational thing. Sometimes you have to be able, even whoever, Edison has moments where he plays long ball. At the end of the day, like a player like Xerxes gives you that presence that you can be like, oh, target Xerxes and try and give him that long ball. Sometimes we saw even in the Brentford game, the long ball from Onana to Dallo when Dallo was like all the way high in the touchline, you know? So it's one of those things where it's like the word that you used, keeper's discretion, and it's just another outlet that Onana should keep exploiting. So big up for that. I want to say also, everybody that is tuned in, guys, don't forget to hit the like button as well. Closing up, Dr. NHS, any closing words on
Yes.
on this?
So we have 5 games between now and the next international break.
Yeah.
2 of them are, one of them is the Carabao Cup, and the other one is the Europa League against PAOK. It's a home game. To tell the truth, we need to win all 5, which is for United. It will be I don't know, it's some craziness, but it's a must do to win all 5. We're meeting Leicester twice out of the 5, one in the Carabao Cup and one in the Premier League. And you know how Leicester City is. They can be mad. Oh, let me just say, Jamie Vardy can be a little crazy. So we need, I'm begging. Number one, I'm begging them to win. Number 2, I need people to realize that they are, be like Faz. Eat your biryani and be happy. Please, guys, I'm begging.
That's the worst advice you've given, Doctor. But that's true, though. Preserve your mental health, and food therapy is also valid, important therapy. So,
but don't go crazy with the food. That's all.
Don't go crazy.
Just be happy.
Big up, Doctor. Lovely. Well said. What are you saying, Balitek? Closing words.
My closing words is something that you like to say quite often. Back the manager, back the manager, back the manager.
And then you know what? Rep Up is out here saying, sack the manager, sack the manager. Right?
Listen, guys, my closing statement. If you like horror movies, watch Manchester United. Continue to watch the documentary we call it Surviving 10 Haram. We're into episode 9 now, whatever it is. We're in the 9th game, are we now? Surviving 10 Haram, aka Basic Bitch United.
Get out of here, man. This guy. Oh boy. It's tough. It's a hard knock life being a Man United fan. And like what Doctor said, be happy. And be happy like this guy here, Riley Taylor. Hello
Hello.
How you doing, Riley?
Do you know what? What I've watched today was a fantastic double save by Onana. I've watched that. I got to say, that is one of the best. I think that's one of the best goalkeepers you've ever had. That redemption part there.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Riley.
But what? That is save of the season.
Okay. Contender for save of the season, sure. He had you know what? He also had a double save just last month, right? He had a double save versus was it I can't remember, Palace, I think, and that was also really good, really good. So big up yourself, Riley, for bringing that up. Reminder: have you put your predictions in the community post?
I haven't yet, but I am going to do it once the England game is over.
You wait, England is playing right now?
England women's, of course. They're
Oh.
playing the international friendly, the rematch of that Women's Euro 2022 final in July of 2022.
Okay.
England v Germany.
All right. Yes, you
That's
know.
one of them. But also, we've had Women's Euro playoffs today to see who's going to Switzerland next year. A couple night for Ilan Gleason side in the end, as it is the second leg of the playoff for Republic of Ireland. They're going to the Talagut Stadium on Tuesday night. 6-0 winners over Georgia.
Over Georgia? Nice,
Yeah.
nice. And what about the Champions League for the women? How's that coming along, Riley?
They're coming on really well. We're very soon, in mid-November, we're going into match week 3. So there you go.
Okay. All right. Well, big up yourself. I hope to see you at the quiz.
Are you gonna be back for the happy hour tonight?
Of course, I'll be there.
Of course.
I'll be there.
Make sure you send the link on Instagram though before you go on there.
For sure,
Oh,
Riley.
and by the way, everybody, hit the notification, like, and subscribe because if you have not, you are 007. 3 hours, everyone. Me, Randy Taylor, and that man over there, Pappy. Play out those 3 famous words.
Back to manager. Hey, big up to Riley for that. That was a solid outro right there. So thank you. I want to remind you, if you haven't done so yet, just like I reminded Riley, please put in your predictions in the community post. Let's do it. Big up to Ramek, who's actually playing the game for the first time this weekend. So 30 minutes left until the first game, which is Nottingham Forest, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Leicester versus Nottingham Forest. So put in your prediction and let's have ourselves a lovely weekend. I'll see you guys in about 4 hours. That's when the happy hour is going to start. So thank you so much to Luman, to Lucky, to Stephanie, to Wrap Up Haven, to Chow, to Dr. NHS, Kenny Fan TV, Planet Faz, Mr. Briani Faz, and also Wajid, and everybody that called in, everybody that made that presence felt in the chat. I really appreciate you guys. And I keep on forgetting that we're on the road to 3K. This is gonna be another milestone, and I want to keep reminding you to hit the like button and subscribe. Lumen says, Puppy, I'm hurt and you're ignoring me, Puppy. Eric Ten Hag is torturing us every week. I will never ever ignore you, Lumen. My apologies if I missed the chat that you put in earlier on. It's because I'll blame it on Dr. NHS.
Oh, back to manager.